Bro, this show, The Apothecary Diaries, is so fucking bad. This show is so boring, fellas. I mean, this is a goddamn snooze fest. So this is more slop that is being pushed out currently, and it was recently brought to my attention by Wet W. Shout out Wet W. And so I've been watching this, and it's like 6 episodes out, bro. And I'm just sitting here wondering, how is this getting hype? How is this one of the most trending animes? And then I have to remind myself that this industry is in fucking shambles. And anime like this is the reason why. I mean, we're going to get into it, guys, but for those who have seen this, I mean, how are people saying this slice of life mystery shit is good? I mean, there's nothing going on here. I mean, the main character has no depth to her besides, she was kidnapped and sent to this Chinese palace. Because, this is an anime that takes place in, like, ancient China. This show is literally just this main character, Mao, doing random shit each episode because she eventually, she works for this concubine. And just, she's like a food tester to see if stuff is poisoned, or, she takes these jobs from this eunuch. There's no overarching plot. I mean, it's trash. It's like that free ring garbage. There's no overarching goal. I saw on like Mao, this is supposed to be like a mystery, but where the fuck is the mystery? It's just random shit every episode. It's like slice of life bullshit that's supposed to be mysterious. I mean, what is so interesting about this? I mean, there's no logic at all. I mean, Mao is like, she's this poison tester, right? Because when she was back home before she got kidnapped, she would learn about apothecary. She would, there's like, she says, it showed that like she would test these like poisonous snakes on her and like frogs or whatever the fuck. So she would like intentionally poison herself, right? And build up a tolerance, which is like, okay, that makes no fucking sense anyway, because this is set in ancient China, right, where there's not a bunch of medicine to keep her alive from that. Like, how is she building up a tolerance? I mean, it makes no sense. She builds up a natural tolerance to most poisons because of her experiments and stuff, and that's what she is interested in doing. I mean, it's so stupid. She should be dead by now, definitely, bro. Like, there actually comes a point in the show where she eats something that's poisoned, but of course nothing happens to her because there's like this shitty ass plot armor, and these idiots will try to explain it with, oh well dude, she built up the tolerance, even though we already explained that it makes no fucking sense, right? This is ancient China. But these idiots don't care about plots that make sense, even though this show essentially has no plot. And we're going to get into that later, because there's no goal for the MC, right? She seems indifferent about the fact that she was even kidnapped, right? It's not like she's trying to find her kidnappers or get out of this palace. It's just like, no, she enjoys, I guess, being an apothecary. So it's like, what the fuck is the point of this show? It's not showing anything. But there's supposed to be this mystery because something happens each episode, even though it comes to be like explained in the most boring way, like it was just some regular ass shit. Like, they think there's like a curse, but it just turns out someone was poisoned or some shit. Yeah, it's stupid, bro. I mean, like, the show starts off with, and this could have been a plot point, I'm gonna explain why, but this could have been a plot point where in the first episode, I think she sees like two of the concubines in the palace, like their kids are poisoned, and she hears that, and so she looks at the kids, and I guess she instantly knows what they're poisoned with, right? But she doesn't tell them directly, the concubine. She like writes it down on a note and gives it to each of them, or she doesn't give it to them, but she leaves it in a place they'll find it, and one of them doesn't read it and one of them does. And so that could have been like a spark to a plot, because one of the kids dies and one doesn't, and then the concubine whose kid doesn't die, I forget their fucking names, but if this makes sense, one of the concubines like hires her, to work for her, become like a lady in waiting to her as like a concubine because she saved her kid. Wouldn't like the other concubine find that out, or find that suspicious that her kid died but the other kid didn't? You know what I'm saying? Because they're all like vying for the emperor's like affection or whatever. So that could have been like an inner turmoil, like political thing where, they've got a rivalry now, and Mao's stuck on one side because she saved one of the kids, and then maybe she could get like blamed for saving only one of the kids, because it's not like she told them directly that they were both poisoned and just saved them. She left them a note. So I feel like they could have done something with that, but it's like, no, they just continue doing the slice of life shit. Just move on, nothing happened. Mao continues working for the concubine whose kid she saved, and she helps the other one too when she's poisoned. So I don't know, it's just slice of life, bro. There's no like, this is ancient China, bro. Like, where there's no politics, there's nothing. It's boring, bro. I don't understand why people like this. I said there's no goal for the MC. She does this random shit for the concubine she works for, or this eunuch. I don't know. It's not like she's not even trying to do anything. She's doing these bullshit daily tasks or assignments in the palace, right? And if there is a plot coming in later, I'm sorry, but guys, there's like 6 episodes of this shit out. I'm not wasting any more time with this garbage. If it's going to be a snooze fest for the first fucking 6 episodes, why the hell would I continue watching it? You know what I'm saying? It's like they give this setup to a story route they could actually go with you know, one of the kids dying, or you maybe finding the kidnappers, right? Or maybe getting out of the palace, right? But she doesn't even care about that. It's a shitty slice of life type anime. It's so fucking boring. They're not even progressing the kidnapping plot, right? So I don't understand. It's just all this wasted potential. I don't understand what they were trying to do here. I mean, the pacing is fucking horrible. I mean, it moves at the pace of like a fucking snail. It's so slow, bro. It's just so fucking boring, bro. God, man, it's just such a waste of time. Like I mentioned before with how lmao made the medicine for the concubines' sick kids, right? They could have done something like maybe one of the concubines thinks there was some like conspiracy, right? Since both of the kids were poisoned, but only one died and the other lived. So the concubines are trying to win favor with the emperor, right, and be made the empress consort. I mean, it's just they could have done something with that, but I don't know exactly, guys. But I mean, it could have been more interesting than what they decided to fucking do with this shitty ass slice of life. Like, come on, bro. And I'm thinking, like, couldn't lmao have just told the concubines directly instead of leaving a message? I don't know, but I mean, maybe that would have saved them instead of having this wasted plot point or this potential, you know, tension between these two concubines, right? It's like the plot is trying to be wholesome, where they have this setup for potential plot lines, but they don't fucking do that. They just insert, you know, humor or lightheartedness. None of it's funny. Nothing is good about this show, man. It's just boring. I mean, if you're having trouble sleeping at night, maybe you can put this on and get some value out of it. But for, you know, someone that actually enjoys quality, this is just more trash. I mean, it's just make some medicine, taste some food, or do whatever she's told. That's all the character does, and it's really just the lmao show. Like, all the other characters are they're not interesting. They have no depth to them. And the main characters, how are you gonna have the show about basically this main character lmao, and she's boring as fuck? I don't understand how this is trending, guys. Really, I mean, it just shows the state of this modern day anime industry. I mean, where people will rather watch an anime that is a chore to watch than some actual quality. I mean, it's just stupid. It's so stupid. There's one episode where, you know, lmao puts on, she has to put on makeup to go to like this garden party or whatever. But it turns out like she puts on makeup to look uglier than her natural look, and her natural look is already like she has hella makeup on, and you know, everyone would say she looks better, right, than when she looks dirty, probably, or at least, you know, around the palace. But it's like, that makes no sense how her face is naturally, she's all this makeup on her. It's like, whatever, man. But it's not a huge point, but it's just another thing that's so stupid. I mean, this anime is just a waste of time, man. The art isn't good either. The animation is nothing special. I mean, guys, one thing I remember, like, if you see like there's an outside scene, you look at the clouds, bro, it looks so fucking terrible. It looks like that shit was ripped from like a Nintendo 64 game, bro. It's horrible. I don't know if anyone caught that, but I certainly did. And I mean, it's just trash, guys. So yeah, honestly, there's not too much to say about this anime because there's nothing really going on. I mean, it's just a waste of time. I mean, there's no substance. There's nothing here. There's nothing, bro. Don't watch this. It's trash. I mean, I wasted my time with this, so hopefully you guys don't have to. But if you've seen this, you know, let me know if I left something out. Good Lord, man, just more slice of life garbage and just slop. Just slop for this current slop industry, man. Yeah, it's trash, man. This anime sucks. If you watch it, why would you waste your time doing that? I mean, it makes no sense to me. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there, fellas. Feel free to let me know, you know, if I left anything out as to why this anime is shit. Because I'm not gonna lie, bro, I was like half asleep watching this series. I'm telling you, it's so fucking boring. Like, I was trying to think, I don't even know if Freerun is more boring than this, and Freerun was fucking terrible. But it's like the same thing. There's no overarching goal. There's nothing going on. It just lacks anything interesting or any depth. I don't understand how anyone would like this. But then again, this is going to be for casuals who enjoy wasting their time on terrible series rather than watching quality. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there, fellas. But let the record show that this anime completely fucking sucks, man.